Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to our online classes. So, in your previous class, we have learned about your fourth chapter, that is the Western deserts. So, what do you mean by desert, students? What you can observe in the desert? Yes, you can observe only the sand. Everywhere you look in the desert means what you can observe there. Everywhere it will be sandy. The area will be very sandy. Everywhere you can observe the sand. So students, the Great Indian Desert is also known as Thar Desert. So, Great Indian Desert is known as Thar Desert. So, in which state you can observe the desert? Yes, in your previous class I have told you know in the state Rajasthan. So, in Rajasthan you can observe the desert, and the most common things in desert are sand dunes and sandstorms. So these are the some of the local things that you can observe there in the desert. So where do people live in the desert? Yes, people live near the water sources. They live near the water sources. The main water sources are streams, streams and underground water. Streams and underground water. So, in the desert area, you can observe the water sources like streams and the underground water. So, sometimes if there is a no streams and underground water, so in between the sandy area in the desert, there will be a oasis. You can also observe the water sources, that is oasis. The land near the water source will be very fertile, so they can grow whatever they want in that fertile land. So in your page number 31, yes, in your page number 31, you can observe the picture here. There is a water source in between the city, and the city is surrounded where the water source is there. The water source in the middle, and the city is outside the water source. Only the human settlement is seen in near the water sources. So some other states which comes under this desert area is Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana. So in these all states you can observe the desert area. So students, as I told you, near the water bodies people will live, and the major crop which is grown here is, that is, date palm. The crop which is grown here is date palm. You can observe the date palm trees in the desert. And students, the animals which are you can see in this place are camels. Yes, camels are the important animals you can observe in desert area. We call the camel as ship of the desert. So why do we call them ship of the desert? Because yes, camels are called as ship of the desert because they are used for transportation from one place to another place. What people will do, they carry the things with the help of camels in the sand, because we can't walk too far in the sand, no. So that's why the camels are used as a transportation mode. Sorry, these are the important mode of transportation. These camels also give us milk. Yes, they give milk and they use it as a transportation. Yes, students, how the climate, we'll see how the climate in the desert area, how the climate will be. What do you think? The climate will be very hot and extreme, and it is also dry. How the climate is? It is hot and dry. So all the 365 days throughout the year, how the climate will be in the desert? It will be hot and dry. So some of the bushes or the trees, what you can observe here are only few, because there will be no rainfall or less rainfall will be there, no rainfall at all or less rainfall. So in this type of climate, you can observe only few types of bushes or trees. So those are cactus, keeker, babool. These are some of the examples of plants, and the days will be very hot and dry. How the days will be? Daytime. Daytime will be hot and dry, and nighttime here is the night will be very cold here. So during the night time, you can observe the cold climate here, and during the daytime, how it will be? It will be very hot and dry. So students, the temperature will be very high in this place. So some of the plants which are present here, those are cactus, keeker and babool. These are some of the plants which are present here. How they will be? They will be fleshy, thick and fleshy. The plants will be thick and fleshy. So they store water. They store water in them. So students, due to the hot climate, the people will build the homes very with the thick walls. With the thick walls and the small windows, they build the houses, because the thick walls prevents the hotter air by getting in. How do they build their homes? With the thick walls and small windows. Small windows. So what do? They keep the heat away. So life in this region. So how the life will be in the desert region. So Rajasthan is located in Western Thar Desert. Where the Rajasthan is located? It is located in Western Thar Desert. The state Rajasthan is located in Western Thar Desert. Western Thar Desert and Bikaner, Jodhpur, Udaipur, Ajmer and the Jaisalmer are some of the important cities of this region. The important cities of this region is important cities. So those are Udaipur, Bikaner, Jodhpur, Ajmer, and Jaisalmer. So, Udaipur, Bikaner, Jodhpur, Ajmer, and Jaisalmer are the some of the important cities in this western desert region. And the people mainly, the occupations of people here is mainly dependent on the textile trading and sheep raiding, textile printing, tourism, and agriculture. So their main occupation is agriculture, textile printing, animal rearing in a sense they rear the sheep rearing, and tourism. These are the some of the important occupation people follow in this region. The agriculture, what I have mentioned here is only dependent on few crops. Only few crops will be grown here, that too near the water sources. The important crop, as I told you before, that is date palm. And what do they do? They also do the textile printing, and they get the ships, and tourism is the main occupation here because due to the western desert the people will visit here for the purpose of tour. So students, these are some of the main occupations in the Rajasthan. The people will grow here bajra and oil seed also. The other things they grow here is oil seeds and oil seeds and bajra. Some of the crops they grow there are oil seeds and bajra are the important crops they grow there. And due to the scarcity of water, people sometimes move in a groups from one place to another places. These people were called as banjaras. So due to the less water, the scarcity of water in a sense, the less water. Due to the scarcity of water, there is a nomadic tribe of a people. Nomadic in the sense what the people will do, they in the search of food and water, people will move from one place to another place. Such peoples are called as nomadic peoples. So you can see a group of nomadic peoples in this place. I mean in the desert region. So those people are called as Banjaras. Banjaras. So if in one place the water is finished or the food source is finished, means what do? They move from one place to another place where they found the water. So Jaisalmer, Jaipur and Chhattisgarh have the famous forts. They have famous forts. Rajasthan is also known as a national parks and sanctuaries. The Rajasthan is mainly known for its parks. So many parks are there, parks and sanctuaries. Sanctuaries are there, and Jaipur and Jaisalmer and Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh, they have famous forts. They have famous forts. Some of the important forts are present in Jaipur, Jaisalmer, and Chhattisgarh. And Rajasthan is known for its parks and sanctuaries. It is very famous for its parks and sanctuaries. So the Run of Kutch, it is in Gujarat. It is known for uniquely embroidery cloths. Yes, the Run of Kutch. Run of Kutch, which is in Gujarat. It is well known for its embroidered cloths. So you might have seen the thread work on the weights of your parents and on the sarees. You might have seen the thread work. So that is called as embroidery. So for that embroidery cloths, the Run of Kutch, which is present in Gujarat, it is famous for its embroidery clothes. So the area known for animals like wild ass and desert fox. So there will be only few animals in this desert area because the temperature is very high here and it will be very low at the night time. Hence only few people and a few life you can see there. So some of the important animals you can observe here is desert fox and the wild ass. Students, animals such as wild ass and desert fox. These are some of the animals you can observe in this western desert. So we have studied about all three types of landform till now. What are those? Those are the the northern mountains and the northern plains and the western desert. So about the three landform we have learned. So this is all about your fourth chapter, students. I hope you all are reading for your terminal test, which is starting from 19th. So there is a fill in the blanks. Note down. Fill in the blanks. With the correct answer. With the correct answer. First question. The Aravalli range. The Aravalli range lie to the dash of Thar desert. So first question is the Aravalli range lie to the dash of Thar desert. First option southwest. Option second option southeast. And third one option C1, that is south. So which is the right answer? In your previous class I have told the which location or to the what location the Aravalli ranges are located. Yes, the second one is the right answer. Southeast is the right answer. To the southeast the Aravalli lies. Then the second question, hot and dash winds blow in the deserts. Hot and dash wind blow in the desert. Option A, cold. Option B, moist. Option C, dry. Yes, which is the right answer? C1 is the right answer. You can see the hot and dry winds. Hot and dry winds will blow in the desert. Then the third one, dash is one of the commonly found plants in the desert region. In the desert region. Option A, croton. Option B, cactus. Option C, Caucasia. Some of the commonly found plants in the desert region. There are only three options now. Which is the right option? Cactus is the right option. The fourth one, dash is an important city of desert region. City of desert region in Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, option A, Udaipur. Option A is Udaipur. Option B, Ooty. Option C, Rourkela. So they are asking an important city which comes under desert region. So which is the city? Udaipur is the city which comes under desert region in Rajasthan. Fifth question, the desert region is dash populated. Is dash populated. Option A, thickly. Option B, sparsely. Option C, ivy. Yes, students, your first question is that desert region is densely populated. So it is sparsely populated because you can observe only few people. You can observe only few people there because of the temperature. Because of the extreme temperature, only you can observe few people there. This is all about your fourth chapter, students. I hope you all understood. So we'll continue with your next chapter in your next session. Thank you.